Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting episode of the Smoking Section podcast. I'm your host, Jamar. And right above me, we got the hater Wes.
Yo.
Hey.
To my top left, we got the proprietor John.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by a special guest. I'm honored, I'm privileged. We're joined by Bird Daddy Cool Breeze.
Yes, sir.
And hailing from Columbia, South Carolina.
Yes, sir.
He's a rapper, producer. Wherever y'all get y'all music from, Apple, Spotify, YouTube, I'm pretty sure you can find it on there. Like homie discography is long.
Serious.
Checking out these joints. A couple of my favorite tracks I fuck with is Miss Jackson, Get Your Daughter.
Oh,
part two.
Yeah.
I told
you, bro.
I wasn't prepared for that. I appreciate you, bro.
Oh man, this love, this change right here, bro. For real. Go ahead, Jamal.
Everybody out there knows, all us, we love music and we talk about music a lot on this platform and podcast. And you know what I'm saying? We know some good music. So when I tell y'all check out some of bro shit, check it out.
For real, man. For real.
So bro, tell us.
I gotta check my man's out. I gotta check him out.
Tell us something about you and what you got going on, man.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm from Columbia, South Carolina. Born and raised all my life. I fell in love with music at an extremely young age, and I had no idea that I could actually do it. You know what I'm saying? It's the concept of doing it seemed so far-fetched for me until I decided to ask my mother for a karaoke machine, and I started doing music with a karaoke machine and never stopped, all while simultaneously being a student of hip hop. And around the 9th grade, I had a teacher named Mr. Jordan. He was a sociology teacher, and he kind of introduced me to like appreciating the culture as a whole, more outside of just hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm 36 now, and I've spent the better part of all of those years just amassing a knowledge, a wealth of knowledge for the culture, Black culture, all things entertainment culture, specifically hip hop and Black entertainment culture. And I'm just appreciative of the opportunity to add to you guys' collective podcast and talk that good shit with y'all. And as he said, Bird Daddy Cool Breeze on all DSPs, digital streaming platforms. I'm sure there's a song on there for everybody.
Yes. For sure.
Okay,
for sure.
yeah.
Most definitely. And what better episode than to get Bird to join us, because tonight we're talking about general bias in music. How y'all feel about that?
Generational bias. So like, let me first be for real. I am generationally biased towards music. I didn't even really realize that until my nephew and you, Jamal. You feel me? Like, for example, I didn't want nothing to do with Ty Dolla $ign. He wasn't my era. You feel me? He wasn't a Jada Kiss. He wasn't a Fab, a DMX, a Luda, a T.I., Scarface, UGK. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't those guys. You feel me? And I was like, nah, I'm good. And then I was hearing other stuff that I wasn't really feeling. But you sent me a couple songs. I finally buckled down. I'm like, hold up. Okay. You feel me? Like, okay, dude, nice. And it's a bit different from what I was used to.
Yeah.
And when we was talking about it the other day, generational bias, I was like, yo, I guess I am when it comes to music. And I think that's something that really should be talked about. It helped me look at look at myself because I claim to be a lover of music in general. Y'all know how much I love music. You feel me? Like all genres. I don't care except for bluegrass and K-pop. Can't get with it. You feel me? But
my kids love K-pop.
yo, for real, like my kids love the bluegrass. Yeah, I can't, so I'm looking at myself like, man, I claim to be a lover of music, and some people I'm not even giving a chance because it's not what I'm used to. It's not familiar. We tend to go with what we're familiar with, you know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like in the same box as John with this. Certain music that I listen to, like the Tupacs and the DMX, I fell in love with that. And then when I went to Springfield, my nephew introduced me to King George and some of the other artists. I'm like, you know how you be. When you first saw it, I'm like, man, Joe, no. I'm like, no.
First,
I'm like,
right.
fuck out, no, forget that. No, I don't want that. I don't hear it, no. And so he like, give it a chance. I'm like, all right, fine, I give it a chance. And he played the music. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. You know how you get the beat, Joe. You just get the sound bump in your head, Joe. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, man. I fuck with his music a little bit, yeah.
What that mean?
I mean, for
How
me,
you feel about the topic, Bird?
yeah, for me, man, like I look for everything. I look for something in everything new that comes out. Like I listen. I really give everything a really fair shake. There was a time in my life when music started to shift, which was it was two times. Number one was when Laffy Taffy and Young Jeezy came out in 2005. That was the first time I noticed a shift in music. I'm like, yo, this is garbage. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. I said, this is garbage. I'm talking about Laffy Taffy and Jeezy, because Jeezy was not spitting lyrical miracle rap.
Yeah.
And everybody down here loved it. It's like South was waiting on Jeezy to come out. You know what I'm saying? But me, as a person who was listening to lyrical miracle rap, you know what I'm saying, up north, even west, and our down south lyrical miracle rappers, I did not want to conform to that. So, but you know, to be able to have something I like that's played in the club and at the parties, and to be able to have something that I can bob my head to when I'm out, I kind of force myself to listen and find stuff in it that I like. And now I listen with that type of ear. So I got songs in my playlist that came out like last year that I'm probably going to listen to for the rest of my life because I really find it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be the old dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, son.
Yeah.
You know, man, I didn't want to be that.
Cloud and all of that. Yeah, I feel you.
I feel you. I'm like all y'all in a way. I agree with all y'all in a way, man. You know, I'm just used to what I'm used to. Like you said, brother. When music started to shift, like around 04, 05, when Jeezy came out, Laffy Taffy, Yo Gotti, I'm like, this ain't what I'm used to, because I'm used to this shit from the early 90s, man. My Wu-Tangs, my Nas's, my Biggie, my Pops, you know what I'm saying? My Nate Dogg's, my Warren G's, you know what I'm saying? And when that shift happened, I'm like, damn, bro. But then again, I'm that type of person. I go for more like the feel. So if it make me feel good, make me feel like I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna give it a chance. So I'm kind of like more open to new shit or different shit, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
I just wish it was more of a balance now, because there's so much shit that you have to like because of how it make you feel, and not enough shit that's new that you like because of what it makes you think about, or how skillful they are with giving up that, you know, their delivery.
It's almost what you were saying. when I caught your TikTok a week ago. Background music. I feel like a lot of this stuff is background music. It's not the
Not the radio playlist or something like that.
you know that
Yeah,
the
something
song that get you through something, you feel me, or teach you
Right.
something, put you on to something like, oh,
right,
you know, like
right.
it's a lot of background music I think is being made, you know.
I agree. A lot of it is background music, and another thing about that, like, I don't think there's enough like craftsmanship with it. I mean, I know we can talk all music, but right now I'm thinking hip hop.
Yeah, yeah.
The craftsmanship when it comes to like delivery, like they're used to, like the way Biggie gave it up, the way Pac gave it up, the way Eminem gave it up, the way DMX gave it up, Snoop, like there was a craftsmanship in that to where even if you didn't listen to what they were saying, like the way they rhymed it together and the way they patterned it and pieced it together, like I feel like that's missing. So the only thing you have is to feel it. Like you just gotta feel the beat, feel their voice on auto tune or off auto tune while they're humming and singing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to down that, but I wish there was a good balance of both. You know what I'm saying?
That's a really good point.
I dig that. We're gonna break today's show down in like 4-5 segments, and we're gonna try to piece it together and see what's up. The first one is every generation thinks their music was better. Is that true or not?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll say yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
But I know Jamal, I know Wes, and I know you. Like on my spot, like on my playlist, man, I got Temptations, I got Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. You get what I'm saying? I got Run DMC, I got KRS-One. You feel me? Stetsasonic, Public Enemy. Like I don't like. I still listen to music that came before me. I was born in '87. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And I was young, like I was the youngest boy in the house. A lot of my influences was from my older brothers and my cousins when it came to a lot of stuff. Definitely music. When I got older and started going back, I'm listening to stuff. So I do think my generation is better, but I tend to think like this next generation, or like they kind of like look down on my generation. You feel me? I don't do this. Our people didn't do that really. Like, you know, T.I., Jada, Big, and all of that. They ain't shit on the ones that came before them. I see a lot of these people saying pop whack. You feel me? Biggie only good because, you know, he died in his prime and stuff like that. Or Jay-Z can't rap. Like, what? That's crazy.
See, I think part of that though is I wouldn't say necessarily our fault, but like the people older than us, I think it's their fault because when Soulja Boy came out and the music started to shift, the rappers that were popping at the time and in their mid 30s, they were talking shit. They didn't embrace them. They started embracing them later. You know what I'm saying? When they realized that maybe that wasn't the best approach to have with these upcoming new young rappers that's making different sounds than we did. But I feel like it was on the elder statesmen to kind of embrace them. And once they didn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Ice-T didn't. I mean, I'm talking about like the main things that we probably all remember. Ice-T, Snoop Dogg said some shit.
Yeah.
Like, and then it just became like, it was like, you know what? Fuck these old niggas.
Fuck these old niggas. When you put it that way.
I would say I pretty much I'm pretty much behind that, Joe. Like, man, that every generation think their music is better than the ones before them. just like John just said, Joe. I'm saying, like we've been saying throughout all the podcasts we did before, man. My playlist consists of, just like John said, The Temptations, NWA, Tupac, Biggie, Snoop, Eazy-E.
I got you.
Man, The Temptations, even the Miracles.
We don't have a problem with paying homage. We don't have a problem with dipping in the crates. You feel me? I never had a problem with dipping in the crates and discovering something new to me, but been out for 20 something years, or you get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
always. And, like, Lil Yachty actually has a quote, came from a 2017 interview, where he said older hip hop people don't understand evolution or don't want it. And I think that there's something to that. What y'all think about that?
I think it's some truth to it, man.
Yeah, I mean, because to some people, evolution means out with the old and in with the new, and that can be scary.
Yeah, you're protecting me a spot.
You know what I'm saying? That can be scary to somebody whose bread and butter is the old.
And y'all know I'm going to say it. I say it every show, just like wrestling.
It's human nature. It's human nature. We don't like change. But one thing about humans, we have the ability to adapt.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like every generation thinks their music is better because, and I'm speaking from a fan's perspective at this point, like, because the music, like during the formidable years of your life, like your high school days, middle school, early 20s, everybody has experiences to which the music of that time was the soundtrack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then once you get past that time in your life, then, you know what I'm saying, and the music starts changing, you don't have them same like emotional attachments to the new music that you developed to the music that was out when you was having your experiences. You feel me? Like everybody on this panel right now has a song that if you hear it right now, it is instantly gonna take you back.
We say it all the time. Music is a time machine. It will take you back.
Take you right back. You can smell it. You can smell it.
Yeah, some songs I press skip as soon as that motherfucker come on. Baby.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back there. I don't even want to go back there. I feel you. So if you have that type of emotional connection to music, and then another type comes out that you don't have that emotional connection to, of course you're gonna say that shit is garbage compared to your music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree to that. Good point, man.
Yeah, I'll say yeah. I feel you on that one. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I used to be the same way, man. Like, you know, like if it's something I don't like, I'm gonna call it garbage. But I kind of like try to change my way of thinking, because when I was playing some shit coming up, like to some OGs and to my uncles, it was garbage to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So the shit that's after my generation, the shit like my little cousins or my nieces or something, or my kids might listen to, I can't, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, sidebar real quick. I'm sorry. Bird, you know Jamal made music too.
Word.
Yeah.
Put me on. You got something out or something I can bump after this? Because I love listening to new music. I love it. I really love it.
I send you some shit. I used to dibble and dabble back in the day.
Word. Also, I like that. I like that shirt too. That's another sidebar. Like, if y'all talk about what's on that shirt for a different podcast, we can talk about that too.
We go in.
Okay. Yeah, let's get it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, let me see. Well, no, I'm not gonna derail it, but there's a big old poster of the Hulk right there, a humongous one.
We got you, bro. We got you. Go back and check the channel. We got like our top 5 down for the viewers too, man. We got our top 5 villains, our top 5 heroes. We got all of that on the channel. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it is, man. But you know, every generation think their music better. Like, you know, I listen to Spotify. I think all of us do, and they do the little yearly wrap up, James.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Spotify told me I got an average listening age of 74 years old. I'm just all over the place.
Oh,
But
shit.
That shit was crazy. 74 years old. Man.
Mine was like 50 something.
My shit, I'm
I do
38. My
consider this shit from
yeah.
you feel, bro, like my middle school years, high school, early 20s, all the
Yeah.
music in between that time period, I value the most. So, you know what I'm saying?
And then you're a big Bob Marley fan too.
Oh yeah.
No, Bob Marley was back there in the days, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the oldest I really like. I appreciate older music, but the oldest I go is like late 80s, really.
Really? I got Frank Sinatra on my Spotify, man. My Way. Love that. Yo.
I've heard it, and I you know, I appreciate it, but as far as like my playlist,
Yeah,
the oldest stuff on my playlist is gonna be like late 80s.
Late 80s.
And I'm talking about late 80s hip hop. Like I do have some rock on my playlist. You know what I'm saying? My favorite band is System. I don't know if y'all familiar with System of a Down, but
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't really got a lot of old stuff. I just appreciate it. I've listened to it, Temptations, Michael Jackson, Prince, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. But yeah. I don't know.
What was some of your inspiration? You know?
Right, yeah. That's my question too.
Oh, you talking about mine?
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, you talking about just for music in general?
Just for you doing your, you say you grab your karaoke machine and stuff like that and start the music, but what was like some of your hip hop influences, you know?
So at the time when I started, I was heavy on like downs like No Limit and Cash Money.
Okay.
I was heavy on them, and I was
down south music.
Yeah, well, not really. Like my 3 albums at the time that I was listening to was Juvenile, 400 Degrees.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mystical, Ghetto Fabulous, and Busta Rhymes Extinction Level Event. You know what I'm saying? And so I, like my influences that made me want to rap was like Busta Rhymes, DMX, Juvenile, Mystical, and Snoop Dogg. Those were my influences that made me want to rap. Then Eminem came out, and it was just all system go after Eminem came out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it was really them 6 rappers, and I really can just pinpoint them. And then when I got a little bit older, I discovered crunk music. You know what I'm saying? And I adopted some of what Project Pat brings to the table. And I'm telling you right now, man, if you put storytelling hip hop, Project Pat is one of the greatest storytelling hip hop artists of all time. One of the greatest. People sleep on Project Pat's storytelling ability because the people who appreciate storytelling rap don't really listen to a rapper who raps in the type of cadence that Project Pat raps in. So they don't really know that he has that ability. But he's one of the greatest storytellers of all time. I'm telling you.
I'm a storytelling type of guy, man. You know, like I love that. I definitely gotta check that out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
I've seen Pat before. I've seen Pat at a show before. Pat put on a good show. Like he is one of those rappers. Like when he rapping his verse, you can visualize what he rapping, bro. Like you can picture it right in your head. Can't too many niggas do that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Scarface. When Scarface rap, I visualize that shit like you saying.
Right, exactly. And that's why I'm such a champion for Pat, man, because Pat gives it up like Biggie. He gives it up like Slick Rick. Like I'm talking about details down to what somebody was wearing. and stuff like that. It's just that
Yeah.
people who really appreciate storytelling rap, I said this already, I'm saying it again. People who appreciate storytelling rap don't tend to listen to rappers who rap like Project Pat, so they just don't know that he's a storyteller.
Because I don't really listen to that like that. I respect him, but
Yeah.
yeah, like you said, you know, like I am used to certain cadences.
The cadence of throwing it off.
Yeah,
Nah.
for
Can't go out, bro. I send you some back, bro. I send you some back.
But
I'm saying, gonna send it.
never
I'm saying,
get
are you gonna send it in the group chat?
point Silk the Shocker's cadence. Never could, never will be able to. I just can't do it.
I don't know who can. I don't know who can.
Jamal can.
I send you some silk, bro.
I'm saying, me too. I'm saying, I get my ass silk, man. Yeah.
That nigga said, I be seeing shit that ain't there. It ain't there, but I be seeing shit. And I be places without being seen. I be seeing places without even being there.
I be paranoid.
I be paranoid. It got me sleep. I don't be knowing. But I ain't paranoid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's literally what he said. I'm not even making fun of it. It's hard. That song hard.
Yeah.
Hard, bro.
As a matter of fact, I could pinpoint probably 5 or 6 Silk the Shocker verses that I think are hard, even though I think it's whack at the same time, but it's hard. You know what I'm saying? If Jamar's a fan kind of Silk or appreciates what he brought to No Limit, you understand what I'm talking about. It's whack, but at the same time, it's hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You say you like the Mystical Ghetto Fabulous album.
Oh yeah,
He all over that joint.
Yeah, he is. Ghetto Fabulous is it's like my 3rd album that I ever had in my life. 3rd or 2nd or 3rd album I ever had in my life. Yeah.
I got favorite artists too, but the artists that made me want to start rapping, it's like you, BG and Juvenile. I say Dipset, Cameron Jewels, Jim Jones. I say D Block.
Yeah.
And I say G Unit and them niggas. Like all of them, they made me want to start rapping. You know what I'm saying?
There's one rapper that made me just I ain't never take none of my talent nowhere. But Jada Kiss, man. Jada had me like, yo, yeah, man. To me, Jada Kiss is like the best. He's like a hood scriber. You get what I'm saying? Like
that's a good way to describe Kiss.
You feel me? It's like he just record the hood and just give out the information and just drop so many jewels through so many bars and just like, and I'm like, yo, like, yeah, I can do the same thing. You feel me? I can drop some type of knowledge from the shit that I'm going through, you know?
Yeah.
But I ain't never really put my all into that shit. Like maybe I probably should have, but I still got my music though. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just about the same way. I'll say DMX. That's to really put me on. DMX. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying Tupac and Biggie and all them others before him, before DMX, they kind of like kick-started me, but DMX put me like in that right mood. Like, man, like I'll say shut up, down, up and up, shop.
Oh yeah.
That's right there. Kick starts me. I'm saying I get all energized and all that during the. I'm saying it's like I'm like, yeah, I bet, yeah, I'm with you, DMX. I'm in this mud with you, dog, on the wheel. I'm with you in this one.
X brought the street, the gritty shit back to New York because remember, like, and I was a fan, we was fucking with it, but you know, Bad Boy Mason niggas was doing their thing. You feel me? It was the shiny suits. You feel me? And the speedboats, they get money. Man, when X dropped that, you had me, dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I remember that.
I forget which one, but he had the video in the tunnel in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, he brought that shit back to New York, man, and we was just like,
you was up there when that, you was up there when that happened? When
yeah, hell yeah, yeah. 9-8, that was 98. I was what? I think I was 11. No, I was I was 11 years old.
Yeah,
And my older cousin and my older brother, I'm two, more so my older cousin though. DMX crazy. That's the first time I ever DMX. He used to have him blasting in his room. Yeah.
That was on.
I'll say yeah.
What was that on? That was on It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Yep.
That's hot. Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm looking all this stuff up while we talking.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I got the dual screen going right now. You know what I mean? But yeah,
I wish I would have seen DMX before. I've been to dozens of concerts before, but I would have loved to go to a DMX concert. Though.
Me too. I ain't gonna cap. That's one concert I wanted to go to, but man, hey, God rest my man soul.
For real, I'm ashamed to say.
right. I'm y'all heard that story that Jay-Z told about when he was on tour and he had to go after X.
Yeah.
And he said he peeped his head out, and then all the dudes was going rowdy off of one song.
Yep.
He went back in, he peeped his head out again, and all the girls was going crazy off of one song, and then he peeped his head out again. Now everybody's crying because he's praying. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, now it's time for Jay-Z to go on. He said he didn't want to go on after that.
See, X had that X really had it all. But one of the things that he actually did have was that connection with the fans, like a true, meaningful connection with his shows and his concerts.
Yeah.
It was a feeling, I'm pretty sure, you feel me? Like, had to be like an aura in there with that man. Like,
right.
X was real. He was authentic. He was a lot of things, but DMX was authentic, yo. As real as they come.
Right.
Juvenile had that same story with DMX on the Cash Money Rough Rider tour.
Word, exactly, man. He was a different.
I ain't going after DMX. Go ahead and put me on first.
Yeah, that man was a different type of performer, bro. He was he was a one of one talent / just one of one whatever.
Yeah,
like he was one of the people whose whole everything about him was one of one. Because you got some people who are one of one performers or one of one talents. Like they turn it on when they need to turn it on. Like DMX whole
always turned it on.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'll say I forgot. I'll say all the CDs though. All the CDs that I'll say just like Jamon John said and you said, every CD he give you that he give you that the amp, he give you the amp song and then all right, let me slow it down a little bit for you. All right, now let me get something to cry about now. All right, bet you getting your feelings now. All right, bet now we're gonna pray. And then after that, then we're gonna go back in the car or something. Then it's like it's like you repeating the cycle all over again.
Mm-hmm.
And see that, to bring it back to what we was talking about, that is what's missing. I mean, that's not in the new music, the new albums that come. I don't even like to call them albums because it's just a bunch of songs. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like our generation's music is better than, like, legitimately better than the new generations. I'm not saying it's whack or there's nothing in it you can find, but what Wes just described about like a full encompassing every emotion, or I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna fuck you,
exactly,
fall in love, I'm gonna pray. Like, you don't really find that in that like that, man, in the new music like that at all, man. And when you do find it in new music, it's from an artist like Nas or an artist that's still dropping music that's really from the old generation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like a J. Cole or like a Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? You find it in artists that came with the older generation style somewhere. Like these newer artists, bro.
You know who I guess he's not a new artist, but he definitely not from my town. But I rock with Joyner Lucas.
Oh, Joyner is hard. Yeah.
I rock with Joyner, man. Yeah.
Joyner, he got something with him. I started fucking with Joyner because he's such a big fan of Will Smith, and I'm a Will Smith fan, man. I like Will Smith. Like that was my very first rap album was Big Willie Style.
Okay.
And that's the first rap album I ever heard.
Will Smith in my top 25, and a nigga laughed at me. I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Will Smith's album Big Willie Style is in my top 5 rap albums of all time. Top 5, and not just because I had it as my first rap album ever in life. Like when I appreciated rap and went back to revisit it, I still feel like it's my top 5. You know what I'm saying? Like that's hard as
Will Smith, and I fuck with Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
And you already know. That
leads us to my next segment. Was music really better back then, or is it all about memory?
Ooh.
Nah, man. I mean, you go west, I'll go, and then Burger finish up.
Okay. With me, it's like a little bit of both with me. It's like a little bit of both. Why I say that is because yeah, sure. I'm saying you created like the certain you sit and go on your Spotify or you go to your YouTube or whatever, and you play a certain track, like, oh man, Joe, yeah, like we said earlier in the show, like man, oh man, this right here bring me to back to the cookout, or this bring me back to this play game that I had a hell of a hand in.
Yeah.
I was starting on them when this song came on.
Right, on the right. Exactly, like, man, right. Like you hear search like, oh man, Joe, I remember the song right here, Joe. This bring back to my ex-girlfriend I just had back in the day.
Right.
Me, I think it's not because of memory, because some of those lyrics that I fell in love with and learned, like I could say that some of it I applied to my life, or I saw it happen somewhere in my life, like, you feel me? Or I knew somebody that it happened to. It was like real life stuff, like like past few years, shit got so ill, it was kind of hard for the God to laugh through tears. I went something with mama, no drama, something that came and went, real life karma, like, yeah, nigga. You feel me? Like, yeah, I feel you, bro. Like, I would do that same shit, dog. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's so much stuff. From DMX to Nas to Jay-Z to Luda to Outkast to Snoop, Corrupt, Common, Eminem. You get what I'm saying? Like, so many people, so many people spit so much knowledge in pain music or even healing music, I would say too. You feel me? Like, there's no way that that's from memory. No, yes, it brings us back, like we've said, it brings us back to the good times. So yeah, that's a part of it. But for the most part, them lyrics still hit today, and a lot of us took them lyrics with us, man, for real. So yeah, that shit was still good.
And I'm glad that you said that about the lyrics, because believe it or not, like I appreciate lyrical miracle rap, like lyrics, right? But I more so appreciate the technicianship of rapping, like the technician. Like, I'll take an artist that can technically rap, in a way that's just so like sharp and on point, rhymes, delivery, all of that, over an artist that can't do it as good, but is saying something more impactful. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I don't think either of those two things, what you just mentioned, which is artists saying something that sticks with you and that you can pick up from, I don't think that is what's in today's music, or what I just said, which is people really trying to, how can I say this in the best way possible, in the most innovative way possible? How can I put these words and deliver them? And, you know what I'm saying? I don't think either of those two things are really prevalent in today's music like that. And that's why I feel like it really was better back then, because it was made with different intent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, one other caveat to that is this right here. The people that are consuming the music of today, or that the people that I guess it's being catered towards, they're not looking for that shit in their music like we were. Like they're not looking for Eminem to say on the radio now, I'm back, fix your bin and tuning in, and then I'm on the inner renner up under your skin like a splinter. They're not listening for that. For me, I was like, what the fuck did he say? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait. You can slow it down.
You know what I'm saying? They're not listening for that, or they're not listening for somebody to give it up with the 3 or 4 bars you just rapped a second ago. They're listening for whatever it is they're listening for, and obviously they like it. So if music is subjective, then it wasn't better then and it's not better now. It's just good music to whoever appreciates it.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, man. Music is subjective, so was it better back then? I mean, I probably can say so, but the generation before us can think the generation of music before that was better. So
right,
who's to say who's right? So it all depends on what your preference is. You know what I'm saying? But
you get your best 5, I get my best 5. This. That's the type of shit I'm on.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, you get your top 5 artists, and I get my top 5.
I need a decisive winner. You dig?
Hey, top 5, new or old? Because I got 2 different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that top 5 will definitely won't hold, man.
You know, I fuck with music for the feel. We all know that. We discussed it before. Mainly because I like so many different genres of music. You know what I'm saying? That's what more of a feel for me. And then I love live instruments too. So, but when it comes to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? What I look for in hip hop, of course, the beat. You know what I'm saying? I look for how the shit make me feel. I look for how niggas say it. And then, you know, what a nigga saying, like the lyrics is probably like one of the last things I look for. Don't beat me up, guys, but you know what I'm saying?
It breaks my heart down.
That's what I look for in hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you too. Like I said, I'm kind of like that as well. Like I'll really pay attention to what's being said after I pay attention to how it's said, how the beat sounds, how their voice sounds on the beat. Like what they say is kind of after that for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even though I appreciate what they say when you got all of that other stuff, and then I pay attention to what you say and it's saying something. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with people like Eminem, or I fuck with people like Jay-Z, Kiss. You know what I'm saying? Because even after I listened, like, yo, this nigga just gave like a multi-syllabic rhyme and then went back to the first rhyme within the rhyme. You know what I'm saying? And then when I listened to what he said, he actually said something. That's when you start having goat talk.
And I'm a northern up north dude. Feel me? Of course I'm looking for lyrics.
Right.
Of course. That is, you feel me?
Because that's what it was about.
That's what I grew up. Exactly. That's what I grew up with. Punchline, metaphor, substance, the message. What you trying to say is swagger, confidence, your delivery, your aggression. Cassidy is one of the dudes that I feel had like probably one of the most aggressive deliveries. It's like real aggressive. Like Beans, another aggressive delivery.
I was just about to say Beans. They breed them like that in Philly. I don't know where Uzi Vert came from.
Yeah, Sheik. That's another aggressive one. And then
Oh
you got,
yeah, shake. Oh, shaky beans. Oh yeah.
you got the witty, smooth.
I like Young Guns. They my niggas, man.
Yeah,
Chris and Neef. Yeah.
you got the witty, smooth Banks, Mace, Fab. You feel me? Like so many the confident swagger of Biggie and Jay. You feel me? That cool, chill. Listen, I'm about to talk real quick. Shit that Nas got. Feel me? Like it's so much. Yeah, man. Them lyrics, that delivery, flow.
Yeah, I was like I said, I was
Yeah.
I was just a fan of the technicianship. Like the I keep bringing up him, but the way he plays with words, the way Snoop Dogg, especially earlier Snoop Dogg, if you listen to the Doggy Style album, he freestyled like a third of that album, and you can tell, like, I mean, off the top freestyle, especially the song called The Shiznit. Like he freestyled off the top, and it was cohesive, and he was just having multi-syllabic rhymes in it. You know what I'm saying? In and out, Busta Rhymes, the way that he plays with characters and voices and shit. I like the technicianship of being able to stay on rhythm, deliver words, wordplay, make it rhyme. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I like. Yeah, having fun with it. Or Juvenile, when we go down south, like the way Juvenile is able to like weave his words together almost like he's singing, but he's rapping at the same time. Like, I don't know. I just really appreciated that element of the artist that I fought with. You feel me? Like, so,
you feel me? Like, and that's why everybody. That's why like hip hop, it really has changed because everything that we described is far and few.
right.
It's far and few, man, for real. Because I ain't gonna say I'm a fan of the dude or whatever, but some of the stuff I'll be like, all right, because my nephew is a big fan of NBA YoungBoy. You feel me? And obviously, right? But he gonna play his stuff. You feel me?
You're gonna hear some of it,
and you're gonna hear some, and then I was the type, man, don't play that in my car. You feel me? Come on, yo, I just listen to it. All right. So some of the stuff I think is just far and few, like, because like you're saying, y'all actually right. I don't have to like it, but it's evolved. Music has evolved, yo.
YB pays a lot of homage too.
Be the same way. Like, I got younger cousins and nieces and stuff, and YoungBoy probably one of their favorites, and a lot of these young artists. And I can't be in the mood to be like, man, don't play this shit when I'm riding. I'd be open to, you know what I'm saying, what they're listening to, because it might put me onto some new shit. Because I can remember, like ride with my older cousins or ride with my aunt. I had the cassette tape, like, hey, put this in. It's fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony, and they're like, man, take this shit out. I don't want to hear this.
Bone Thugs?
And that was too new for them. This was like 94, 95, you know what I'm saying? And this was too new for them. I don't want to be like that. I want to be open, Because
I would say,
everything that you fuck with, how did you fuck with it? You had to listen to it some kind of way, right? So listen to some shit. You know what I mean?
I would say, when you had said that, just a quick short story. What you had said, Jamal, remind me of my father. I would say, I wasn't a big fan of it, but later on in life, maybe my teens, I remember my father used to love playing blues. He loved the BB Kings and the Lil Milton and Bobby Blue Bland and all them. And
he took it
back. In the car with him, Joe. In the car, you say how he blew like, God damn, he stop playing this bullshit. I'm like hitting this right now, Joe. Come on. I know what, Joe, forget it. You put some music on I like. And they're like, no. And then you're like, yeah, put this on. And once again, like I said, he put a BB King on. And BB King,
Yeah.
that guitar. I fell in love with that guitar. Lucille.
That's one of my favorite instruments. Guitar, saxophone. Guitar and saxophone, man. Love them. For real.
Yeah, it is, bro. And then that leads us to our next segment. Instruments are about a feel. So, our next segment is skill versus feel. What does different generations look for or listen for?
I really feel like the new generation is just listening for something that's gonna make them dance, that's gonna make them move. I don't think they're listening for something that's gonna make them think or something that's gonna like impress them with how it's being delivered. They're just listening for something catchy, something that sounds like it's gonna trend, something that can be like a new saying or a new
new dance or something.
Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like social media has integrated music so much that they're working in tandem with each other. And if you don't have something that's gonna work with social media, then you know what I'm saying, it's not gonna work for you. So I feel like the people consuming the new music are looking for that, as opposed to what we were looking for, which was something that was gonna blow us away.
Yeah. Well, that's well said right there, bro.
Yeah.
That's a real talk. Yeah, how do you even expand on that? I completely agree with you. Skill versus feel. It for me is kind of easy. I'm not sure everybody would agree, but skill in music is the only thing that can make me feel. Like real talk. That's why I don't. I probably let something. Nah, I'm good. You haven't. You ain't make me say hold up. You ain't make me stop and pause. You feel me? Talking about like the first interaction, the second interaction. Like you ain't make me feel nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I guess that's as simple as I can say. To me, yeah, only people with skill can make me feel when it comes to music. Yep.
Yeah.
I can't agree. I should say I can't agree. I agree with both of y'all. What y'all both just said. I'll say y'all just put my thoughts out there for me. What y'all said for me. I appreciate both of y'all for saying everything y'all just said. Because everything y'all said, Joe, I 100% agree with.
You know how we do on here, man. We talk it. Man. We keep it real.
He said something that I thought I was the only person who kind of gauged good music like that, like especially rap. Like if I'm listening to your album and I don't pause it and go back,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if there's nothing in your album that makes me be like, hold on, what? Let me hear that again.
Hold up. Yeah, for real. Like I really feel that way. Like big fan, lover, criticizer of music in general, especially hip hop, especially rap. You feel me?
It's some songs I hear I can't even get past it because I keep going back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like I can't even I get stuck in a time loop. I can't even get off the song because it's like, what? Let me hear that. Let me hear that one more time. You know
it's dope. And I want to hear how you broke it down. I want to see, is there a message that you conveying, that you trying to convey through this motherfucker? Hold up. You feel me?
Right.
It's a lot of stuff that I listen to now, been listening to for years. And that line to come, be like, hold up, that's what he meant. Let me put that back real quick.
Exactly.
That's what he meant. Like, real talk. It's a lot of that when I listen to pop. When I listen to Tupac and Kanye, that's where it happens the most, yo. I'll be like, hold up, I've been listening to these songs for the longest, but I'm just now catching certain things that they're saying.
And that's another reason I feel like the music is better back then, because even if the music is good right now for what it's for, dancey, poppy, catchy, trendy shit. Let's say it's good for that. Like, I don't see where we can listen to these songs years from now and pull anything new out of it. You know what I'm saying? Whereas you're still pulling new shit out of songs from 15, 20 years ago that you've heard 15, 20 million times. You know what I'm saying?
These new beats can be sampled 20, 15 years from now.
They already these cats now, they sampling beats from the 2000s now.
Right.
Yeah.
I see that, yo.
But
Some of them justice, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they some of them are justice, but you got to think, man. In the 2000s, they were sampling beats from the 80s, which was 20 years before the 2000s, and the 2000s was 20 years before now. So you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we just old as fuck.
Hey, thanks for saying that, bro. Hey, thanks for saying that, bro. Thanks for saying that. You made me feel good with that one. Thank you.
You can't Steel versus Phil, man. You can't go wrong with either side, though. You know what I'm saying? Us, our generation, you know, we gonna fuck with the instruments. We gonna fuck with the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fuck with the song structure. And the younger generation might fuck with the mood, the energy, like you say, bird, the vibe and shit. So I mean, you can't go wrong either way. It all depends on what you looking for. You feel me?
You right, bro. I got songs in my I got a playlist called Mood Shit. That's what it's called, Mood Shit. And the majority of them songs are hip hop songs, or you know, hip hop esque. And I'd have listened to them thousands, like realistically, you know, 50 to 100 times. And I don't know them. I don't know the songs. I know parts of them, but I don't know them. And I've listened to them hundreds of times. You know why I don't know them? Because I don't give a fuck about what they're saying. I like the way it makes me feel. It's mood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's kind of why I fell in love with Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? Young Thug is one of my favorite newer type rappers, and it's because I like the way a lot of his music made me feel. And I can't even recite the lyrics for half the songs I like because I never took the time to learn it. I just like how it makes me feel. Yeah. Same thing with Sway Lee and Slim Jimmy, the Ray Shrimmer niggas. A lot of their music, I don't know. I love it. I just don't know what the hell they're talking about because you know what I'm saying? Trippie Redd. I listen to Trippie Redd. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But he be just Pop Michael. I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but that shit sound good as fuck when it's on. Look, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You get the Bobby. I'm saying it's like you fuck with it. I'm saying you bump your head to it like I bet. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It made me feel some type of way. It made me
bro,
feel.
You said that like you said. Man, I can't do it, bro. I'm sorry. I can't do it. No.
Hey, yo, to your point, though, how many people y'all think felt the same way about Bone Thugs-n-Harmony?
Oh.
Because I kind of felt that way about Bone Thugs when I didn't know what they was. I'm going to be real. When I didn't know what they were saying, you know, but like you said, you know, like that's crazy.
Right, bro. They might have been the first. They might have been the first ones, dog. They might have been the first. They might be the. They might be the real pioneers.
They're the top of the list. No, they're the top of the list. No,
I'm saying at all,
bro. Niggas still don't know what they're saying. You know what I'm saying? I know. I miss my Uncle Charles. I know, you know, that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? It feels good.
That's all. And I miss my Uncle John. And that, hey, after that, Joe, I'm done. All right, you get it in.
I actually started liking Migos for what you said, that mood shit. Because I'll be the first one. I couldn't stand Migos. Curly used to drive me fucking crazy with them niggas, man. Like on some real shit. My homeboy used to drive me crazy with the Migos, but after a while, I started feeling their vibe, yo, for real. And once again, I didn't know what they were saying at all, but I was feeling it.
Yo, Takeoff was actually rapping. That nigga Takeoff was rapping. Rest in peace. That nigga was rapping his ass off.
I'll say another person that come to mind that I really couldn't catch on to what they're saying during this album was Twista.
Oh, Twista, yeah.
Twista hard.
Yeah, I didn't know what Twista was saying either.
Right. I appreciated him too because
Yeah.
I like that fast rap.
Music, but man, I'm saying I'm like I want to slow it down. Like I want to speed the music down just a little bit. Like all right, now slow it down a little bit, slow it down just a little bit more. All right, now I can catch on to what they're saying a little bit.
But see that's the bullshit about. That's the bullshit about today's listeners though, like the newer listeners, is because you see how we can all talk about an artist that we don't understand what they're saying, but we appreciate what they did. You know what I'm saying? These newer listeners, when they can't understand you, bro, they like, oh, that's whack. You know what I'm saying? That's and they get turned off by lyrical, like let me say traditional cadence hip hop. Yeah, because it's too much rhymes and too many words for them, and it just kind of throws them off, and they just don't understand it, so they just write it off as bullshit. Whereas us, we heard too many words with Twista or too much singing and too many words with Bone Thugs, and we still appreciated it, even though we didn't, know
what the fuck they were saying.
Know what the fuck they were saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel, and I feel like it's because they had skill and feel.
Yep.
They had skill and feel.
You
know what I'm saying? Versus now, artists is coming with feel
and no
skill, or either they coming with skill and forgetting about the feel, or they trying to come with skill and feel, but the goddamn there's no balance, so the listener is not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good point, bro. Good point.
I'm a fan of both, but we already know I'm more of a fan of the feel, and I like the instruments too, and especially when it comes to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like some of my favorite songs, I think I got a special kind of ear or something. I could just pinpoint instruments. Like I can pinpoint each instrument, and three of my favorites, man, the drums, they like the heartbeat of the song. You feel me? Yeah. And then I like the bass too. Bass goes along with the drum and helps the drum, but the bass is like the emotion to me. You feel me? And then I fuck with the saxophone and the organ, and that's like the soul of the song. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
let me hear a few of your favorite beats. They don't have to be in order, just like off top, because you saying that sounds like you would be a person that would have like some really good beats as your favorite hip hop beats.
Oh man, I like shit. I like all kinds of beats, man. I mean, some of my favorite producers, I like Q-Tip production. I like Fresh production. I like Pharrell production. You feel me? Of course, Timberland.
Yeah, I was waiting on you to say
Tim production.
My favorite beat of all time is goddamn "Are You That Somebody." That's my favorite beat of all time. It's not even a hip hop song,
right?
But "Are You That Somebody" is my favorite beat of all time. Any genre, any song, anything. "Are You That Somebody"?
Hey yo, quick trivia question. Since what is the most sampled in music history, not even just hip hop?
Oh, say that one more time.
The most sampled instrumental in hip hop, probably even in music.
The most sampled?
Yeah. To look it up and find out.
The most sampled instrumental?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably something about James Brown.
Mm-mm.
Who is it by? It's on the tip of my head. I know who's it by.
It's by the Winstons, 1969.
Oh shit! It's about to piss me off because I think I know it, but I don't know it off the top. And I'm not trying to cheat to look on the internet.
It's still ain't the same.
It's the Amen Brothers break, the drum break.
How'd that go? If you can do it,
See if I can pull it up. You can pull it up here real quick. YouTube gonna let us get maybe a couple seconds.
Yeah, need about 20 seconds before they cut you off.
Right.
Amen Brothers, the Winstons drum break. That's the ad, yo. All right.
That's the break.
That's right. Hold up, now the break is coming. The break. Let me find that break. It's like a drum break, and it's going. There you go.
Yeah, I've heard that a million times.
Yep.
You right. You right.
Yep.
Dang. They had that in wasn't that in Check the Technique? No, Know the Ledge by Rakim. Wasn't that in there somewhere?
Well, they had so many rap samples on this, hip hop samples on this.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm gonna look this shit up. Hey, man.
All right, and that's sweet. That leads us to our next segment. Why does new music feel so lazy to older ears?
Man.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
I think both ways. Actually, all three. I really expanded on this earlier. The lack of creativity. Feel me? It's like they found a formula that works, right? It's making the money, it's getting them the virals, the like, shares, views, downloads, whatever it is. So it's resting on their laurels in a way, very formulaic. They found a formula and it works. It's like we all pretty much agreed that music has changed, right? It's not what we grew up with, it's not what came before us anymore. Like it's done. It's over. It's none of that really. So that's what I think. The lack of creativity.
Yeah, I mean, it's so easy to make. We know that it's so easy to disseminate to the public. It's so, once they realize that they could make someone who doesn't have talent at making music of like famous and make a bunch of money off of them, like they stop looking for the talent, looking for the skill, and you can just hear it in the product, man. You can hear it in the product. You can hear that there's not any layers to this song or to this project. Like you can hear it, and the talking heads of the internet say the same thing. You wonder why everything gets trashed the day it comes out. It's not just because everybody's just waiting to get have to go viral for trashing something. It's because shit, there's just not much to a lot of the music. It's just too easy to make. It's too easily accessible. When studio time was $300 an hour and couldn't nobody goddamn get in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, music was better then because you had to actually, you feel me, do something to make it. But now nigga get on the phone and download the app and he'll have 2 million views by Friday, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say once again, y'all taking my thoughts from me, man. It's like y'all said, like we said, like we were saying throughout this whole show. It's like, man, it's like now I'll say the music today is like we said, yo, it's like it's either a background music to somebody TikTok, to somebody dancing to something, or some little girl or some little boy the create a little dance to it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For real, man. You know, I wouldn't say all artists because I peek my ear and check out some of today's hits and see what's going on. I would say maybe like 35% artists out here coming out the past few years. A lot of them do kind of have like the same kind of cadence, you know, and so it's kind of like difficult to tell some of them apart. Some of them, but you know, I would say that's probably why a reason why new music feels so lazy to older ears. And another thing, like Bird was saying, music nowadays is so accessible. Like, you know, think back in the day, John, like some of our favorite artists, they was putting out albums once a year, once every 2 years, once every 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was dropping albums and mixtape like this. So it's
right.
It's too accessible. That's another reason why it probably sounds so lazy to older ears. You know?
I mean, that comes to the question of the quality versus quantity, right?
Right, and also how these artists are eating nowadays, man. Like they're not trying to put out a quality body of work. They're trying to put out something and get a good song that they can go to the club and make $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a club appearance off of, and do like 2-3 clubs a day for every, you know what I'm saying, every weekend in a month, and make like $60,000-$70,000 a month and become a millionaire in 10-11 months, because that's very easy to do now. Like if you get a song, bro, if you get one song that pops, you literally can charge $5,000-$6,000 to do a club, and you can come to South Carolina and you can hit a car and bike show and 3 clubs from 2:00 in the afternoon all the way to 4 or 5 in the morning, and you done made $4,000 or $5,000 at 2 or 3 or 4 different places, and you can do that shit Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and you done made 5,000 times 4 Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that's what 20,000 times 4, which is 80. You done made $80,000 in one weekend off of some bullshit song that went viral, and you do that shit for 3-4 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to make money doing that. Like, why would you put something into making something amazing and beautiful when you know the formula to make something that's going to make you rich?
Yep.
Or hood rich.
That is, bro.
Shit's crazy. I was trying to look at the Billboard charts, man, but you got the R&B and hip hop charts. You got to subscribe to Billboard for that now. It used to be
exist anymore.
You know what I'm saying? It used to be free to look at that shit. Now I'm not about to subscribe to Billboard to look at that.
That's serious. Generational bias in music. That leads us to our last segment, fellas. I need to know some of y'all favorite artists. It's 2026. I need to know some of y'all favorite artists that came out the past 10 years.
Shit.
I need to know some of y'all favorite artists that came out since 2016. I need to know.
Hey, yo, I'm not sure if he came out since 2016, but I started listening to him. Dax. D-A-X. Dax. I rock with Dax, yo. Dax got the music, Dead Alcohol, Depression, you feel me, God's Eye. He got What It's Like to Be a Man, which is my favorite song by him. You feel me? Like Dax is I rock with Dax. Anybody else? I don't know. When did Joyner come out?
Joyner been out.
See, like I don't really.
You know, bro.
Ty Dolla $ign, when Ty Dolla $ign come out?
12.
Ty Dolla $ign been out too. He been out for a minute too.
He don't even qualify for that. And I recently started listening to him. I don't know. I don't got nobody.
I think who that? Like one person,
get off my lawn. That's what.
I could say Lil Uzi, man. I really like Lil Uzi. I made fun of him earlier because it's like, you know, we was talking about the aggressive people in Philly, and he's the opposite of that. But like I like his music, you know what I'm saying? And I think he came out in 16 or 15, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he makes me. Yeah, he makes music that I can feel. You feel me? Like it's feel music for me. I don't really give a fuck about what he be saying. Just the way he plays with his voice, the beats that he selects. You know what I'm saying? I do fuck with Uzi for that. Shit, there's not too many more that I can even think of off the top. Let me look at my playlist. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't even think.
Nigga named Lil Tecca, he came out with a song called Dark Thoughts. I started bumping to it and I started fucking with it. So I checked out his catalog. Got a song called 500 Pounds. That shit hard. Nigga named Tommy Richmond. I might be a little biased because he's from Virginia like me, but he made that song $1 Million Baby. It became a TikTok viral song, but
you talking about that $1 Million Baby? Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I was fucking with him before he went viral with that shit, you know. But I fuck with Tommy Richmond.
Gunna. I fuck with Gunna, bro. Gunna makes some good ass music, bro. That nigga, like that.
His beats hard though. His beats
that
hard.
Nigga, his beat selection, his flow patterns, like cadences that he selects to rap on, like I don't give a fuck what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? But just the way he gives that shit up when he's talking, like it's real fly. Like I can listen to that and ride around. I mentioned Trippie Redd already. Shit, I can't even think of I don't like no Rod Wave. I don't even know why I got him in my playlist, bro. Rod Wave, what am I thinking?
Rest in peace. I did with Triple X though.
X was hard. Yeah, he was hard.
Triple X, man.
He was hard. Yeah, I don't think I have too many lyrical artists in my as far as newer artists because it's just so hard to find. JID, bro. Have y'all listened to JID?
Yeah,
bro. He's from Atlanta. Now, if y'all are wrestling fans, I don't know if y'all gaming fans, but the last goddamn wrestling game that came out, you know, WWE, it's a song called Fuel, which is Eminem featuring JID. And it's on the soundtrack of that game. Like,
okay.
Wow,
JID is so
album.
Yeah, bro. JID is so
album came out. JID got a feature on it.
Right, exactly. JID got an album, a feature with Eminem on it, and Eminem's album has a feature with JID, and the feature on Eminem's album is the song I just told you about. Not only was it featured on Eminem's album, but it's also on the WWE soundtrack. It's called Fuel. If you listen to that song, it's gonna make you want to listen to more JID. He's a lyrical rapper from Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? But he's like he's spitting that shit.
Definitely gonna check that out.
It's
Okay, all
called
right, bet.
Fuel. It's called Fuel, like gas, fuel. Eminem featuring JID.
And he had a tiny desk.
JID had a tiny desk?
Yeah.
I ain't know that. I'm gonna check that shit out.
That's how you know that nigga.
Yeah. That man be spitting, bro. He's a spitter for real.
Most definitely. But yeah.
I have two good artists that I can say that I listen. That's from this era. That's King George.
Okay.
You heard me mention that name a bunch of times.
He from South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's this guy that's from Chicago. His name is Johnny Boy the Prince. Johnny Boy Prince.
Donnie Boy Prince.
Yes. And he passed in 2016, I want to say. And some of his underground stuff, Joe, is hitting the streets of Chicago hard. And he died so quick that when he signed, he got signed to a label, and as soon as he signed to the label, he passed. Like within the next 20 minutes.
Damn. Next 20 minutes.
Yes. The next 20 minutes he passed.
I don't even mean to laugh at that. That's crazy though.
That's crazy. I guess I'm the most generationally biased motherfucker on this panel. I ain't got no.
You can't think of nobody.
I'm the grumpy man, yo. That's like, nah, I ain't with it.
Hey, listen to JID and come back and tell me you feel like that. Hey, so you don't fuck with Griselda? They came out after 2016.
I mean, yeah, because my dude 38 Special. Matter of fact, I fuck with my nigga 38 Special. And also, 38 Special is my guy. Dude got serious bars.
Yeah.
Like, real talk. Yeah. Benny
with Lil Dicky.
Yeah, Benny is hot, man. All three of them niggas, man.
Yeah, I'm bugging. I do fuck with them niggas.
Yeah, Benny Conway and goddamn West Side Gun. Them niggas brought that gritty shit back, bro. They brought it back in the 2020s.
Yeah.
Signed first by Eminem. I'm sorry, I'm a big ass M fan, man. If you haven't realized.
I'm saying it's all good, bro. It's all good.
Eminem is my favorite rapper, yo, since '99. Like real talk. From the moment I heard it, I was.
What's your favorite M album?
My favorite M album, the Eminem Show, hands down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Eminem Show. A lot of people will say MMLP, but the Eminem Show had a level of production beat wise that the MMLP did not have. And also MMLP, he was still kind of holding on to Slim Shady LP Eminem for half of that album. You know what I'm saying? But
Eminem Show,
Eminem Show was a growth.
Sing for the moment, Soldiers, Say Goodbye to Hollywood. Like, come on.
Exactly. Say Goodbye to Hollywood is one of my favorite.
My favorite Jones Encore though.
Encore, Encore. A lot of people slept on Encore, but he was playing around a little bit on Encore, but I liked it.
Yeah,
because didn't Encore have Puke on it? It had Puke, Rain Man. Yeah, Rain Man was a hard song and beat. It had My First Single. You know what I'm saying? Business with Nate Dogg at the beginning. You know, yeah. I fuck, man. I'm an Eminem fan. We talk about Eminem all goddamn day.
Encore is not right there with me. It got some hits on it, but mine's is like Eminem Show, obviously Marshall Mathers LP. Then it's Recovery. I love Recovery, man. I love that album.
Well, he went so commercial on Recovery, and I appreciated it. But it's still good. Won't Back Down with Pink. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I love the way you lie with Rihanna.
Of course, Legacy, Cinderella Man,
Spacebound.
Spacebound,
You know
like
what I'm saying? Shit.
25 to Life.
What,
Yeah.
and what was the jump before that? Was it Relapse? What was the jump before that?
Yeah, I would say I think it was Relapse.
No, Relapse was a horrorcore album. If you
Yeah.
go back, you go back now. So John, you shaking your head because you probably on the same shit I was on.
Yeah.
Bruh, I listened to Relapse at the gym for like when I was trying to do the gym for like a month and a half. Bro, Relapse is a horrorcore album. It's not like a regular M album.
Yeah.
You gotta listen to that for like I don't know what he was on that shit, but when you go back and listen to it now, it's like he was really on some other shit, but it's hard. You just gotta take.
I know that the lyricism never fails with me. So I know that all of that is there. But when M get into that shit, I ain't gonna lie. I either skip the song or I like will turn the I ain't gonna.
Yeah, you gonna skip the whole Relapse album, damn man.
I'm for the clowning. I'm for the Slim Shady clowning. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm with all of that. You feel me? Like Slim Shady LP. You
Yeah.
know? But that core when he get like real, I be like, all right.
Yeah, that he was real in another bag on Relapse, bro. I don't know. But when he put out Revival, like because Relapse was my least favorite Eminem album before he put out Revival.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Revival makes Relapse sound like Marshall Mathers LP.
I agree with you. That Revival was crazy. Kamikaze was my shit.
Kamikaze was amazing.
Yeah,
You don't fuck up Music to Be Murdered By?
Yes. What?
You didn't let us get to that.
Music to Be Murdered By, that song Nat on Music to Be Murdered By, you know what I'm saying? And then of course you got what he did on the song with the late Juice WRLD, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that whole little run at the end of whatever, which at the end of that Godzilla song, which what he said,
the words, man.
It's just too much. I can't even catch that verse. I can't rap it to save my life. You know what I'm saying? But I love Music to Be Murdered By and the side B of Music to Be Murdered By with like 2 or 3 new songs on it. And I also like Slim Shady. Death of Slim Shady. I like that album too. I like that album.
Yeah.
I liked it too. I don't like it as much as I like Music to Be Murdered By or Kamikaze, but I like it. I do like it. Only Eminem song album I don't like is Revival. I just don't like it. It's whack. I don't know what the hell he wasted a Beyonce feature for. You know what I'm saying? With no beat. He fucked up the Chloroseptic song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what, I just want to forget that whole album. He was trying to make Recovery again with all them goddamn pop artist hooks.
Like he was good for what it was.
Right.
Like leave that right there,
Yeah, like so man. Fuck
man. Huge influence over here. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't die on the hill for Eminem. I let other people die on that hill.
Right.
Y'all watch Versus?
Yeah.
Who would y'all put Eminem in the Versus against?
I wouldn't put Eminem as a Versus guy. To me, Versus is about, like we were saying, the feel, right? The energy. It's really.
You're not invited?
Huh?
You're not invited?
I don't know, like some M music get me hype, but I mean, there's Till I Collapse and stuff like that. You feel me? But for the most part, I'm vibing with him. I'm thinking, you feel me? I'm trying to listen. I'm not turned up. I'm not looking for a performance. You feel me? I'm not looking for nobody to get me hype. I'm having a conversation. That's how I am with him, So I wouldn't even really put him as a Versus type of performer.
You go ahead, Wes. I'm thinking. My gears are turning real quick.
M in the verses. Who would I put M again? Ooh, I would say uh I would say nobody can like come to matter a little bit for me to like, okay, I pick you to step in the square circle against M. I can't think of nobody right now. Nobody can like come to my mind right now to say, all right, bet. I need you to go in there, but track for track against M. I can't think of nobody right now.
I had to choose somebody if I
Jay,
had to put him in there.
Jay,
Go ahead. Jay? I was going to say Wayne, but I would say Jay too.
I don't think Wayne has big enough songs to compete with Eminem.
Wayne?
I don't think his songs are big, like not solo Wayne song. I don't think they're big enough. You know what I'm saying? Eminem has Lose Yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got I Love the Way You Lie with Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? He has Stan, which he can pull out Elton John. You know what I'm saying? He got the Real Slim Shady, which what it was for its time. You know what I'm saying? Like them four alone are huge, mega, humongous songs. And I think the biggest Lil Wayne song ever really is Lollipop. To be honest, like I think that's his biggest song.
Millie?
I'll say,
He can pull out a Millie.
He can pull out a Millie.
Pull out Fireman. He can pull out DJ.
So when you go to Fireman and DJ, you're not even touching close to Eminem's biggest songs. The only songs that's touching Eminem, that's getting close to Eminem songs that Wayne got is probably gonna be Millie and fucking Lollipop. You know what I'm saying? Those are
it's a versus. So now the crowd comes into play.
exactly
right. You got Hey Mr. Carter with Jay-Z.
But see, I feel like it depends on where you at and what the
Depending
crowd
on where
is.
you at. That's
I
true.
feel like
Depending
it
on where you at.
Bro, it don't depend on where you at when you play I Love the Way You Lie. It don't depend on where you at when you play Lose Yourself. It don't depend on where you at when you play the Real Slim Shady. It might depend on how old the crowd is with the Real Slim Shady. But I Love the Way You Lie and Lose Yourself. It don't matter where you at, how old the crowd is really, unless they're like little kids. Everybody knows them damn songs. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know if Eminem has enough of them to last for 10 songs against Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But I can't think of maybe Wayne. Yeah, if anybody other than Jay-Z, maybe Wayne. Because they both got like them two. They both got them two mega humongous songs that everybody knows.
I was either Wayne or Jay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I want y'all. Okay.
Yeah, I would have said Jay.
Hold
I was thinking Luda for a second, but I'm like, no, I think Jay.
Yeah,
Luda got hits and crowd control and charisma too.
Right, he do.
Right, I was saying because okay, like bro said, okay. Now it all depends on where it's gonna be at. I'm saying because you know how some fans like to be biased about how us fans let to be biased about certain music.
Oh, bias in music.
Right.
They played the part.
I'm waiting on the next verses. I'm waiting on the next verses too. I seen it, John. I think it was goddamn some bullshit. I think it was Lil Scrappy and Pastor Toy. I'm like,
ooh, PT.
Man, Scrappy can't fuck with Pastor
Troy.
Troy.
But I don't want to see that John for real. You know what I'm saying?
Scrappy cannot fuck with Pastor Troy. I don't want to see that either, but Scrappy can't fuck with Troy.
I hope it was fake, though. It might have been AI.
I want to see Bob versus the Temptations.
Who?
I want to see Eddie Kane versus Dave Ruffin. For real.
You seen Isley Brothers versus Earth, Wind and Fire?
Yeah, that was a good one.
I didn't even see that.
Steve,
that was a good one,
Steve. I'm gonna that jump.
But you know the best one Yeah, I'm going to say it, man. D Block versus Dipset.
Ooh, took the whole thing by itself.
Yeah, Jadakiss showed a master class in live hip hop performance.
Mm-hmm.
For that, like Dipset was not ready.
They was
No.
You know what I'm saying? I think they thought they was gonna go out there and just go win off nostalgia and their songs. Like, nah, these niggas came to perform.
Yeah.
I'll say, you know what? With that, I feel like it was like it felt like I was at the BT cycle with that.
Exactly.
That's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt.
My takeaway from that, my fault. Go ahead.
Another, I know I might beat Jamon to it, but another verses that kind of got me was Cash Money Gets No Limit.
Yeah, man.
Real quick though, we gonna get to that, but before we jump from the D Block versus Dipset, my takeaway from that was you could tell that Dipset they ain't really been chilling with each other, and you feel me? Like they wasn't like how D Block was. It wasn't there, yo. That shit.
Their chemistry wasn't there. They was there for that check.
You know? Yep, it was just for the check. You feel me? You can really tell that they ain't performed together in a long time, yo. But that was it.
Yeah, my sleeper versus the sleeper one was Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. That jump was low key way better than I thought it was gonna be.
I ain't catch that one out.
I didn't catch that one either.
Them niggas had hits. I'm watching. I'm like, oh, I forgot about this jump. I'm like, oh, I forgot about that jump. I'm like, damn, them niggas was pulling out hits. That was a sleeper.
Another good one was 3 6 Mafia versus Bone Thugs.
Yeah,
because 3 6 number one, we saw a fight, like the only fight in versus history. That's number one. Number two, 3 6 Mafia had a lot of fucking hit songs that niggas forgot about.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of hit songs that niggas forgot about.
That was your favorite one, wasn't it, Jamal? Bone Thugs was on that shit.
And that was mine too because of 3 6 Mafia. I'm a huge 3 6 Mafia fan. Huge. You know what I'm saying? And when Busy Bone threw that bottle after Juicy J said, "Suck my dick, nigga," then they got to fighting. You know what I'm saying? Shit was crazy. And then 3 months later, Gangsta Boo died. Crazy.
Right. Shit crazy. You ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on stage.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you got Flesh. You got Flesh. I'm not Flesh. You got Lazy Bone selling crunchy black weed on stage. Like he's like you could see them pass off the weed. Like it was just a legendary. Shit was legendary, bro. Then Project Pat came out. They brought I think they brought 8 Ball in. MJG. I don't know who all they brought out, but this shit, man, yo.
They brought out Terrence Howard. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, they brought out Terrence Howard. Hard out here for a pimp. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They did a lot.
They brought out Love Flip. They brought out Love Flip.
For riding spinners.
They brought out Juicy J. Brought out Wayne. Juicy J. Brought out Wiz Khalifa.
Oh yeah, because Juicy got Wiz in his catalog from when he was Taylor Gang. Plus Wayne got on Bands That Make Her Dance remix.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they really brought out a lot of people, and it was a really good verses. Plus Bone Thugs was they have a lot of hits. They have hits too. It just wasn't as energetic. You know what I'm saying? Because goddamn, they really was mocking them. You had Gangsta Boo and Juicy J acting like they was slow dancing while What Bone Thugs was performing. That shit was crazy.
Shit, bone that Crazy brought out Lil Jon. You know what I'm saying? That song that I don't give a fuck, John with Mystical.
Oh yeah.
He brought out Chameleon there for Ryan Dirty.
Mhm.
I used to like Chameleon, yo, for real.
Yeah,
Yo,
that was
all
a good
them
job, man.
niggas some good freestylers, all from Texas,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
off the top freestylers. Them niggas can freestyle, bro.
Yeah. I like UGK versus 8 Ball and MJG versus that jump was good too.
See, I ain't see that one. I ain't even watched that one. It was a lot of them I missed. I don't know what I was doing while all that shit was going on. I didn't watch Fat Joe versus who did he go against? Ja Rule?
He lost.
Ja Rule.
Oh my
Ja
God.
Rule won.
Who could
Ja
match with Ja
Rule
Rule?
won.
I don't know why people, like Ja Rule was that dude, man. Like,
Yeah.
real. Telling y'all, Ja was everywhere, hit after hit after hit, like for real.
Yeah.
I don't know what Joe thought he was thinking.
It's not even funny, but Ja Rule watched this nigga. This nigga Joe was ready to rap a song. This nigga Joe was like, "It's not even your song."
Yeah.
Joe was like, "So I'm on it."
Oh yeah, I did see a clip of Bow Wow. He got down. Apparently, he had the song "Flirt" first, and it was on an album cut. And then they got down, took him off the song and gave it to T-Pain. And then it was R. Kelly and T-Pain for the song that actually made it big. I'm a flirt, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it was originally Bow Wow song, and it was deep down in the album somewhere that not too many heard. And Bow Wow pulled that shit out. And you know what I'm saying? It was like, yeah, don't forget I had this song first. He pulled his R. Kelly feature out.
Okay, Bow Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Bow Wow did his thing for his time too, man. Like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, and he's a performer too. Like even
Like
now,
for real, yeah. Like you gotta I gotta give Bow Wow his credit. I wasn't listening to him, but he was everywhere. Bow Wow was everywhere, for real.
right? And he he got ties to Death Row. Like he was a part of the Dog Pound, like legitimately. You know
He
what I'm
was
saying? As a kid, he was a part of the Dog Pound.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
And he
I
was
think that's Bow Wow. I'm not sure
in the
on
video.
Outlaw's album, right? They got a song Outlaw.
Yeah, he's on one of them
That's
outlaw
Bow Wow.
songs.
Beginning in the
Right.
intro, right? Yep.
Right. And if you look at the beginning of the Gin and Juice video, one of the kids
that's jumping.
on the
Yeah,
bed,
that's Bow Wow. Yep.
that's Bow Wow. Like he got ties in hip hop for real, man. Like he's been in this shit for a long time.
Yeah, much respect though. You know what I'm saying? It is. I don't be checking for his music and stuff, but still, much respect.
Yeah,
though.
respect.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. I was bumping that Fresh as I Miss though. That was my shit.
See, I wasn't bumping up Fresh as I Miss, but I was Bow Wow's age. Like we like the same age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when his songs was out, I was a kid with him. So hair nappy, but I'm happy, pocket full of dough. From the so representing folk, you know what I'm saying? He had ghetto girls that like braids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was bumping that shit as when I was his age and it was out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I remember him and Fab on the basketball.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, basketball is my favorite sport. I love the way
dribble up down the court.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Bow Wow had some cuts, man. You know what I mean? When he got older, he kind of moved into like the corny rapper for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he got older. But I still give him his props.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I can't sit up here and say Bow Wow was trash because I ain't fuck with his music. I know somebody who did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't can't say that nigga trash because you don't fuck with music, bro. I'm like, look at this nigga got sold like fucking 30 million records, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
Got
on top,
three platinum albums, like you know
right.
what I'm saying? The record is off the chain.
And on top of that, his belt is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Like if you look at his belt, and
Yeah.
hopefully you know what I mean by belt. You know, the ones that he done took down through there publicly. You know what I'm saying? Like he got some pretty ones on his belt. You know what I'm saying? Bow Wow, he had Sierra. You know what I mean? Like he got some pretty ones on his belt, and he's a movie star.
He was rocking with Sierra.
And he's a movie star. You know, he got at least 3 major hit movies, which does advance hip hop culture because he's a hip hop artist in a movie. You know what I'm saying? We got the Lottery Ticket, Like Mike, fucking Roll Bounce.
Fast and Furious.
You know what I'm saying? Like Bow Wow, you know, so I give him his props. Like you said, 3 platinum albums. You know what I'm saying? One of the youngest millionaires in hip hop at his time. Like shit. Yeah, Bow Wow is a legend. His music is just not legendary. But as a rapper, he's music. I mean, as a rapper, he's a legend.
Yeah.
I'll say, you know, you just mentioned the Fast and Furious.
Bow Wow is the Miz. I just put that shit together. Think about it though. Miz got the catalog, right?
Yeah.
All of that championship, all of that. Like got one of the bad chick, right? Got the reality shows. He was in the movies, but he was never really the guy like that. You know, he ain't gonna be.
Everybody hate him.
Yeah, and everybody hate him.
Yeah, niggas love to hate on Bow Wow. He went through a whole 3 or 4 year run where he was capping on the internet.
And he be doing corny shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Like we bucks with Bow Wow. He be doing some corny shit sometimes, man. For real.
Yeah, shouts out to Bow Wow, man. You know.
Yeah, for real.
Shout out Moss.
Yeah. So y'all got any closing thoughts, man? You know.
I don't know. I guess I need to expand my horizon a little bit, which I am. JID, Donnie Boy, right? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna, expand my horizons, open up to this new generation, see what I find. You feel me? But that's really it.
Yeah. I'll say, I'm kind of like in the same boat too. I'll say I need to venture out a little bit more. I'll say, just like John said, Joe, open the catalog up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Scatter the pages out a little bit more. Find me something else I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just interested in hearing Jamar, anything you can send me that you made now that I've spoken to you for the past 2 hours. I'm even more interested in listening to any music that you have made. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just keep being a student of the game, man. That's what I'm gonna keep doing.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Most definitely, man. Yeah, that's well said, man. For real. That's a show right there. I mean, I agree with everybody said. Like, just think, like, everybody who y'all fuck with or ever been fucking with as far as artists, y'all had to hear them for the first time some kind of way. So the artists you like, they was new to you at some point. Let's just, repeat the cycle, and that's how we gonna fuck with these new people. We just gotta hear it. You feel me? If that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see, John, you make sure if you listen to that Fuel song by Jid, any one of y'all who ain't heard it, y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. For real.
Definitely will, bro.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know whether his name is Jid or JID. I say Jid because that's what it looks like. But
I call it JID.
I got you on that.
Yeah, I call his ass Jid. I don't know. I might be fucked up for that.
It is what it is.
When we be spitting, you know, he be spitting if Eminem endorsed him.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Well, I appreciate y'all boys for having me on the pod, man. Like, having a discussion is always good to talk to like-minded hip hop heads and music appreciators, hearing different opinions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's not the last time I'm invited. And for
No.
Right. And for anybody out there watching, Bird Daddy Cool Breeze, all platforms. You know what I'm saying? You know, I love music, as you've heard for the past 2 hours. So you can listen to my love for music in music form by looking me up on the streaming platforms.
Yeah, I already know, man. Go check the homie out, man. For real. Bro got talent. For real.
You can look us up on the Smoking Section channel. Our podcast on there, our episodes under the archive. And thank you, Bird. For Winston John, I am Jamar. Good night. Good fight, everybody.
Salute.